Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 કેમ થઈ ગયો?
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam. Welcome to Vani Amrit Vani program. His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji will be giving his transcendental words of wisdom, and Bhakt Rameshwar Naik Prabhuji will be reading the Nam Amrit, followed by Prabhupada quote and followed by
Hare Krishna Krishna
shlokas. Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam.
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna
Rameshwar Naik
Hare
Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभुजी दंडवत प्रणाम। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada की जय। His Holiness गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। His Grace शिक्षा गुरु रूपलास प्रभु की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। हरे नाम संकीर्तन महायज्ञ की जय। नामामृत। Chanting Hare Krishna controls the wild horses of the mind. When the mind is finally trained to the point where it will think of nothing but Krishna, it will attain peace and will become very tranquil. Prashanta manasam hi enam yoginam sukham uttamam upaiti santa rajasam brahma bhutam akalasmam. The yogi whose mind is fixed on me verily attains the highest happiness. By virtue of his identity with Brahmana, he is liberated. His mind is peaceful. His passions are quieted. And he is free from sin. Bhagavad Gita 6.27. The mind is always concocting subjects of happiness. I am always thinking, this will make me happy or that will make me happy. Happiness is there. Happiness is there. In this way, the mind is thinking, my mind is taking us everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. It is as though we are riding on a chariot behind the unbridled horse. We have no power over where we are going, but only sit in horror and watch helplessly. As soon as the mind is engaged in Krishna consciousness process, specifically by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, then the wild horses of the mind will gradually become under our control on the way to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada quote, 30th March. I am aware that you are feeling my absence just as I am feeling the absence from you. But in the meantime, this must be so, and Krishna will provide for you as long as you keep chanting Hare Krishna. Letter to devotees, 30th March 1967. Wikipedia, 30th March 1966, New York. Lecture purport to Bhajahure Mana. Either you say Krishna or you say super consciousness. Super consciousness is impersonal conception of Krishna, and Krishna is the personal conception of super conscious. 30th March. So anyone can understand that small particle of atomic portion of a spiritual spark develops this body, big body, not only human body, all sorts of bodies. Similarly, this whole universe is also development of the spiritual body of Krishna Paramatma. 30th March 1971, Bombay.
Prabhuji, please read.
Just hold on. Bhagavad Gita Slok 7.22. न तया श्रद्धया युक्तस्य तस्य आराधनम इहते लभते न तथ कामना मयैव विहितम हीतना. Translation: endowed with such a faith, he endows to worship a particular demigod. And obtains his desires. It can up the screen, please. Hare Krishna. Endowed with such a faith, he endows to worship a particular demigod and obtains his desires, but in actuality, these benefits are bestowed by me alone. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.8.53. Japasya paramo guhya srutam mi rapataj maja yam saptar ratram praptam puman pushyati charana. Translation: O son of the king, now I shall speak unto you the mantra which is to be chanted with this process of meditation. One who carefully chants this mantra for 7 nights can see the perfect human beings flying in the sky. Chaitanya Charita Madhya Leela 4.22. प्रेम मत्त नहीं तानरा रात्रि दीन ज्ञान क्षणे उठे क्षणे पड़े नहीं स्थान आस्थना. Translation: Madhavendra Puri was almost mad in his ecstasy of love of Godhead, and he did not know whether it was day or night. Sometimes he stood up and sometimes he fell to the ground. He could not discriminate whether he was in a proper place or not.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. श्री श्री राधारस बिहारी भगवान की जय, ललिता सखी विशाखा माता की जय, गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, गौरांग निताय महाप्रभु की जय, शील प्रभुपाद की जय, मॉर्निंग चैंटिंग प्रोग्राम की जय. So, Srila Prabhupada compares a mind with a unbridled horses, whereas in the Shastra, the entire body has been given the upama or example with a ratha. ये पूरे शरीर को एक रथ बताया गया है. And in that ratha, the 5 senses are called as the horses. The rein, ये जो लगाम होती है ना, rein is considered as a mind. The sarthi is our intelligence, and the jivatma is sitting in the ratha. When somebody is sitting in a car, the most important thing you should be knowing is where the car has to be taken. We are sitting in this ratha, and we are driving this ratha or this body. But what is the purpose of this body, or what is the goal of this body? People do not know. They think that this body they have got is for enjoyment. No, this body has a certain purpose. And that purpose, like if you sit in a car, you should know where you have to go. Otherwise, घूमते रहेंगे कार के अंदर, बैठे रहेंगे. So similarly, we are in this body, but this body is meant to go towards the Lord, to liberate ourselves and go back to the spiritual world. That is the only and only purpose of this body. And that's why the Jivatma has to be connected with the Lord. The Ratha has to be connected with the Lord. And the purpose of the intelligence and the mind is to take him towards that. But now what is happening? All the senses are free. The rain, that mind is free, and the intelligence is following uh, the senses. जैसे मन बोले, जैसे इंद्रिया बोले, वैसे भगाने का. And for what? For enjoyment. And that is not the purpose of the human life. The human life purpose is specifically इस मनुष्य जीवन को use करके you should go back to the spiritual world. That is the only and only purpose and existence of this human life. And for that, unless and until the mind and intelligence are not diverted towards the real goal and the higher goal is not given to them, it's very difficult to ये पांच senses को control करना. The horses cannot be controlled unless and until the mind and intelligence is not diverted. The intelligence has to become strong. The Sarthi has to become strong. He has to understand the purpose. Then he can control the lagam or the mind. And with that mind, he can control and divert the senses towards the Lord. So that's why nastir buddhi yuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayate shanti ashantasya kutaksu. The buddhi has to be diverted. The buddhi has to be cleaned. The buddhi has to be, trained. And that can only happen when we connect ourselves with the holy name. We can connect with Bhagavatam, with the devotees. Please go further. Say in spiritual life, actually, the separation helps more to create more love. There is actually no separation in spiritual life. We have to understand that thing. But uh, if there is there, then we should understand that we should do more chanting and more seva. That will only help to remove the separation. Go further. There are many people who have very, very, difficulty in accepting Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Prabhupada countered such many things, and they didn't want it. They wanted the super consciousness name, or they wanted to name something, different to the name of Krishna. But they have objection. But Prabhupada never compromises on the name of Krishna because he said it is mentioned in the Shastra. Ishvara, Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, huh? Anadi Adi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. It is mentioned in the Atharveda also. The Devaki Putra, Krishna is Param. Atharveda it is mentioned. So we do not compromise on the name of Krishna. Yes, this knowledge has to be there that actually it is the soul which is very small, which is running everything. Without soul, everything is useless. Please go further. Yeah. So, Lord continues in the seventh chapter and he tries to tell that he doesn't force anybody to love him. If somebody wants to do Devi Devita Bhakti, then he will say, okay, do it. But actually, the fruits that are going to come are going to be given by me only. Huh? Mayeva vihitan hitan. It's actually I give that fruits. I see that you can do that seva over there, but ultimately the fruits are given by me only. Hmm? And here now, why one has to take an official mantra from a guru? Here, Naradji, after giving instruction, is giving the mantra. And with the blessing of the Guru mantra, and when you do it properly, the results will definitely come. And we will see how nicely Dhruv Maharaj did the japa for 6 months with increasing the intensity, increasing the sadhana level. And he was told to do at one level, but he increased the sadhana level. Hmm? And by that, he was able to please the Lord and the Guru. Here, the quality of a devotee of Madhvendra Puri is mentioned that how he was in the bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. And when you are in that level, then only Lord manifests to you. And Lord manifested him in front of him in the form of first a small child and then in the deity form. Okay, you can stop.